Welcome, my people, to Connecting the Dots, a program where we do more than talk. We interrogate the headlines, we challenge the narratives, we rip apart the veils of propaganda and piece together the fragment of truths. I am Ibrahim Omar Wasi, your host for the night. Now, before we begin, do the needful. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Diaspora Digital Media, tap the notification bells, and most importantly, join the conversation in the comment and also our social media platform at Diaspora DM. Tonight, we tackle a storm that's been brewing in the nation's moral and political skies. Senator Natasha's sexual harassment allegation. Truth or a tragedy in disguise? A call for justice or a calculated cry for sympathy? Is this the voice of a victim or a chorus of manipulation echoing in the chambers of political desperation? My people, this is not just a difficult question, it is a dangerous one, because in a country where pain is politicized and justice is too often weaponized, even truths can be taken hostage. Let me be clear, sexual harassment is vile, inexcusable, a violation of human dignity. But hear me, justice cannot be built on whispers and winks. It must stand firm on facts, not feelings. It must rise above propaganda, not swim in its swamps. So tonight on this platform, we don't chase shadows. We will examine evidence. We will question inconsistencies. We will follow reasons, not reach. Because Connecting the Dots is not here to echo sentiments. We are here to distill truths from illusion, facts from fiction, principle from politics. So grab your popcorn and stay glued to your screen. What we uncover tonight may not be comfortable, but it will be real. And if Nigeria must rise, then truths must be fearless. Welcome back once again to the only program that asks not just what happened, but why it matters. Now let's move beyond the surface and follow the smoke to where the fire truly burns. According to Dr. Sandra Duru, popularly known as Professor Mbeki, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly, she alleged that Senator Natasha has recruited to lie against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. She even goes further to claim that Natasha has been deleting their WhatsApp conversation. A bold accusation not just of conspiracy, but of deliberate evidence tampering. Take a listen.
Well, Nigerians know she's not credible. She said she hasn't spoken to me before, that everything is AI. Okay, we have searched. I'm going to still post these things for you, for those who can't see me. This is too many things coming in. This is Senator Natasha. Yeah, she said it's not her. She hasn't called me. We don't have anything to hide anymore. Let her lawyers bring it on. This is Natasha's number.
Hello.
Doctor,
Good
this is Senator Natasha.
morning.
Sorry, are you doctor? Are you Professor Mbeke?
I am the same Professor Mbeki.
Because when I was like, this face, this picture looks familiar. But my friend, Ina told me, oh, it's Dr. Sandra. I was like, when I dial, I'm like, this is funny to make sense of me. Thank you so much for the work. Thank you for standing by me.
No,
Thank you.
But
I'm going to post everything now that we have come here. It has gotten to the level that I have to expose her beyond what she can ever think of. I was trying to protect her, but now she's making it look like she hasn't spoken. So that's Natasha. These are the agencies in the United Kingdom that she needed me to write to and lie against Senate President of Nigeria. I don't even know that man. That the man killed someone. Since this sexual harassment, she said Antobi messed it up. That she paid Antobi, she hired Antobi, feed her as useful idiots to go and disrupt the committee. And I'm making myself available. Anybody who is doing any case with Natasha, please, I will volunteer to be there to let people know the truth at any time. I have everything you need. And I've also submitted to the police in Nigeria and the United States and everywhere. This is it. If you go down here, she also sent this to me about Yahaya Bello. I don't know who is Yahaya Bello. Wano Dodo, I don't know who is Ododo, I don't know them. She sent me a lot, and she sent me so many things. She sent me something about one man they call, what's this man's name? I don't know his name. I don't know who this man is. She told me what she wanted us to do to that one. I don't know who he is. But that's what says senator.
She deleted messages.
No, I will get them. I know. This one, you can see when she now found out that all she's offering me is not going to work. She started deleting those things, but those things she's deleting, I already have them, and I've submitted them to the police. I've submitted them to the police in Nigeria, ICC, everywhere, including IPU. And watch me on CNN. I'm going to bring up more because on CNN we're going to now have a slide on CNN. So Natasha, you can see she's just petty.
Now posts, let not just carried away by social media theatrics. Let's cut through the noise and stay rooted in reason. In connecting the dot, we must have to be objective. If their conversation existed and were deleted, what was said? What was agreed? And where are the screenshots, the logs, the dates? Senator Natasha, we ask, is the video doctored? Is the phone number really yours? The burden of proof is no longer on the crowds, but on the claimants. From there, the conversation turned even more curious. Reno Omokri, former presidential aide, the table shaker, also stepped into the fray. He claimed that Senator Natasha had once accused him of sexual harassment too. His words were pointed. I don't know whether what she's saying now is true, but until she proves it, the presumption remains she is acting on her past behavior. Take a listen.
On Tuesday, October 12, 2021, Natasha Akpoti had a dispute with me. And after the dispute, she went on social media and accused me of sexually harassing her. She claimed that at a state banquet at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa held by President Goodluck Jonathan for the visiting Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta on Tuesday, May 6, 2014, I had sexually harassed her. Now the thing is, a month before, the Chibok girls have been abducted. And as one of his presidential spokesmen, President Jonathan sent me to the United States as a special envoy to try to clean up Nigeria's image. I left in April and I wasn't back in Nigeria until the end of May. So obviously, Natasha Akpoti lied. So what I did, I went on social media and I published my passport stamp with my passport leaving Nigeria and then entering the United States, showing the stamps. And I also published a first-class British Airways ticket showing that I left Nigeria for the United Kingdom and from the United Kingdom to the United States, and I wasn't in Nigeria throughout the time when Natasha Akpoti accused me. So she obviously lied. So what happened is that after the newspapers published my evidence, Natasha deleted all traces of her accusation. She deleted everything. She had made a video insulting me and my wife and my newborn daughter. She also deleted that. The next day, I got a phone call from a prominent Christian clergyman. And they felt that, okay, as a fellow pastor, I would listen to a member of the body of Christ. This is a senior member of the body of Christ. He called me on three-way with Emmanuel Orishejolomi Akpoti, I think Uduaha rather. Emmanuel Orishejolomi Uduaha, Natasha Akpoti's present husband. And they appealed to me, they quoted the scriptural references about Christians taking each other to court. And I listened to them. And we settled the matter out of court. I was paid a large amount of money as damages. And I let the matter go. So, fast forward, 4 years later, Natasha Akpoti had a dispute with the Senate president. And then, after that dispute, she went on Arise TV and accused him of sexual harassment. It sounds like deja vu. Now, the thing is, I do not know if those allegations are true. But one thing I know is that Natasha Akpoti is a liar, a known liar. So, here's the thing. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Before Nigerians crucify Senator Godswill Akpabio, I would encourage people like Obi Ezekwesili and others now agitating to ask Natasha Akpoti to take a lie detector test. It's very easy. Take a lie detector test. Come out, take the test, be escorted by one senator that is in your support, and another senator that is just objective. Or if you don't want that, then you can actually go with Obi Ezekwesili herself. And then a third party, maybe somebody from CAN or from the National Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs or some other objective body. Do a lie detector test. Because if you think about what happened to me, if I didn't have the ticket and my passport stamp, and even videos and photographs of me in the State Department in Washington and later at my son's school in San Francisco, everybody would have believed that I sexually harassed Natasha Akpoti. So because I had evidence, she retracted her false allegations and deleted every trace of them. Now, just assume that I'm lying. Just Google Natasha Akpoti accuses Reno Omokri and just read about the facts. It was carried by Punch, Guardian, Vanguard, even this day. So the thing is, I don't know if what she's saying right now is true. But until she takes a lie detector test, the presumption is that she is acting on her past behavior. My name is Reno Omokri. Thank you for watching this, and may God bless you.
My people, this isn't gossip. It is a pattern, one that demands scrutiny. When multiple individuals across different sectors begin to raise similar red flags, we must not dismiss them as coincidence. It may be smoke or it may be fire, but here on Connecting the Dot, we look for the sources, not the spectacles. Let's shift gear again. Mrs. Obioroko Ndioke, president of Citizen Quest, added her voice to the growing chorus. On a recent media outing, she claimed, and I quote, Nigerians were manipulated to believe the lies of Natasha. Take a listen.
I wanted to know what your own conclusion about what Professor Ndeke said.
Well, I don't want to go far because I've also been following this matter, and I can tell you, Shehu, that I also have some information that I've not been able to put out there.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm also digging that. I'm the president of Citizens Quest for Truth Initiative. So
what truth have
we
you
believe a lot of lies have been told, a lot of manipulations,
by the Senate president.
Yeah, no. By Natasha, who is alleged, just a lot. It's not something that we're not having.
What are you saying exactly?
No, the truth of the matter is that Nigerians were manipulated to believe the lies.
These, my people, speak to the power of public perception. In Nigeria, where truth often competes with theatrics, we have seen how narratives can be weaponized, especially by those who understand the pulse of a disparate population. But when truth becomes a casualty of ambition, we all lose. Then come the response from Afenifere, following a leaked audio in which Natasha allegedly made inflammatory ethnic remarks. They fight back, saying to label this administration as a Yoruba government and weaponize that label as grounds for sabotage is not only dishonest, but a vile act of tribal opportunism and sedition. We reject it utterly. This is no longer a personal scandal. It is now veneering into a dangerous territory, tribal politics, regional tension, and national unity. We cannot afford to stay silent when leaders talk division and dance dangerously close to ethnic profiling. Nigeria is bleeding already. We must not pour petrol on an open wound. And of course, on social media, the new court of public opinion, the reactions remain sharply divided. On X, formerly Twitter, Nigerians aired their views passionately. Some defended Natasha's courage, others questioned her credibility. We'll start with Aisha Yusufu. She said, they want Senator Natasha Oduogan to be alone. The way they have always been able to abuse and oppress is by isolating the victim. They will not succeed. We all work with her. While VAR said, let's stay focused on the real issue here. Natasha should respond with verifiable facts and clear evidence, not just clever remarks. The key question remains, is the video authentic and does the number truly belongs to her? But in the end, as always, truth is not determined by trend, it is determined by evidence. So my people, we live in a country where rhetorics often carry more weight than reality, where those who shout the loudest seem to gain more respect. Here, in this same land of giants and contradictions, we have seen lies elevated to gospel and truths trampled under the boots of political theater. But tonight, I leave you with one burning question, a question that too few are asking. What is the weight of these words against the scale of facts and reason? Because in the end, my people, no matter how poetic the accusation, how emotional the appeal, how loud the voice, if it is not rooted in truth, it is nothing but noise in the wind. We are a nation too rich in culture to be poor in character, too blessed in intellect to be enslaved by impulsive propaganda. So whether you stand with Natasha or stand against her, whether you believe in the noise or question its source, let evidence be your compass. Let reason be your guides. Here on Connecting the Dot, we are not loyal to any tribe, title, or trend. We are loyal only to the truths, raw, unfiltered, and often inconvenienced. So my people, as we cycle back to the heart of tonight's discussion, let me ask again, is it the truths we are witnessing or a tragedy in disguise? A genuine cry for justice or just a calculated performance dressed in the garb of victimhood? Only time and truth will tell. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Say it boldly, say it truthfully, but above all, say it with reason. This is Connecting the Dots, where your voice matters, not your volume. Until next time, I remain your host, Ibrahim Omar Wasi, signing out.